This strategy is using Williams percentage R and moving average 14. And the aim of the strategy is to take the trade when there is a pullback. So we will be taking the trade, for example, if the stock is going up and if it has come down and it is again trying to go up, that is the time we are going to actually take an entry, a buying entry. That means our aim is to have a very small stop loss and a larger profit potential. And as I said, we will be using only two indicators, which is Williams percentage R and moving average. This is a positional strategy. It's a swing strategy. That means you might be in a trade for few hours, and the time frame that we will be using is 30 minutes. So let me show you some examples how this works. So I have added both the indicators. So let me first show you the indicator settings. The first indicator that I've added is the moving average, and it's a normal simple moving average with the length of 14. And the second indicator that I've added is Williams percentage R, and again the length is 14. Here you will also notice that there are three more lines. And these lines are based on overbought and oversold zones. So the upper line is -20, the middle line is -50, and the bottom line is -80. So those are all the settings. Now let us look at the rules of when we are going to take the trade. So let's say when we are going to take a short entry, a selling entry, then what are the rules? The first rule is in Williams percentage R. You can see that Williams percentage R has gone below -80. It has gone below -80. So that's the first thing that's done. After that, it has come up. That means there is a pullback and it has gone above -50. So now we can say that yes, it has taken the pullback. Now we want to take the entry, but at a very perfect time. So the entry will come as soon as we get Williams percentage R below -50 again. So once it becomes less than -50 again, then there is high chance that it will keep going down. So the first rule is Williams percentage R is below -80. Then it takes a pullback and it goes above -50. And then the third part is again it comes below -50. Once it does that, that is a time at the closing of the candle we can take an entry. We can take a selling entry this time. And I've highlighted it here. So on the red candle is where we are getting a sell entry. So our selling entry is coming somewhere around this place at the closing price. Our stop loss will be the previous swing low. So as we can see, this is a swing. So previous swing high. So this swing high becomes our stop loss. So this is the stop loss, and our target will be as soon as Williams percentage R touches -80 again. So when it touches -80 again, so this is the place where we are going to take an exit. So as you can see, this is a profitable trade. One more thing is why I've added this moving average is when we're taking the entry, when we're taking a selling entry, we want the stock to be below moving average, and when we are taking the buying entry, we want the stock to be above the moving average. This is just for a confirmation. So as we can see, the first trade is a profitable trade, and most of the times what you will notice is that your risk to reward is better than 1:1. So as you can see here also, the stop loss was smaller, the target was larger. So generally you will see your target will be much better than your stop loss. And that is why even if this strategy gives you 50% accuracy, you will still end up making profits, but you will notice that the accuracy of this strategy is actually pretty good. So let's keep checking what are the next trades. Now I'm showing you the buying entry this time. So for the buying entry, it's the opposite. First step is we want Williams percentage R to become more than -20. So it has gone above -20 here. Then we are looking for Williams percentage R to go below -50. So it has gone below -50 here. And then it goes above -50, which is here. So we can see at the same time, this green candle is above the moving average also. So all the conditions are met. That means we can take a buying entry on the closing price. So at the closing here, we are taking the buying entry with this swing as the stop loss. And again, as soon as the Williams percentage R goes above -20, we will take an exit. And as you can see on the first candle, we got a profit of almost 1:2. Let's keep checking. We get another buying trade here. As you can see, we get another buying trade here because Williams percentage R was above -20, came below -50, and then moved up again. So we should have taken a buying entry here. But unfortunately, this is a stop loss trade, so we will get stopped out here. So this trade is a stop loss trade where we got a loss, a small loss. Let's keep checking if we get more trades. I've highlighted all the trades that we've got. You can see here we have got another trade. Let's see the selling setup again. So Williams percentage R was below -80. It came above -50 and then it came below -50 again. So we should have taken the sell entry this time. This is our selling price. This is the stop loss and it gave us a profit here. So again, it's a profitable trade. We get a buying entry this time. Why? Because Williams percentage R was above -20, came below -50, then became above -50 again. And again, at the same time, it is above moving average. So now we are buying here. This is a buying entry with this as the stop loss, and we got a profit here. You can see this is when it actually goes up. So almost 1:3, 1:3 risk to reward. We've got another trade here. Williams percentage R was above -20, came below -50 and went above -50 again. We'll take a buying entry on this candle with this as the stop loss, and again we got a profit, almost 1:3 trade. We've got another trade here. Williams percentage R, okay, this is a selling trade. This is a selling trade this time. You can see here that it was below -80, went above -50 and came below -50 again. So we could have taken a selling entry here with a very small stop loss, and our stop loss got hit. So that is what I was telling you, that in this strategy, since the stop losses are very small and the accuracy is pretty decent, 60 to 70%, even if we hit some stop losses, it's not a big problem. Okay, we have another buying entry here, another buying entry here, because we've taken the entry at this point. Again, let's see why it's a buying entry. Williams percentage are above -20, came below -50, went above -50, and at the same time the candle is above moving average. So we're going to take a buying entry somewhere here with this as the stop loss, and our target somewhere here is hit because Williams percentage R became more than -20. Okay, let us see if we have got any more entries. We've got one more entry here, a selling entry. Williams percentage R less than -80, then above -50, then below -50. This is the time we take the entry because it's also below the moving average with this as the stop loss. And we got the profit here. Again, 1:2 trade. So our risk was 1 rupee and our profit was 2 rupees, 1:2 risk to reward. And just now we have got one last entry. This is live. So as you can see here, we've got one entry here and we've already got an exit. So this was a buying entry because Williams percentage are above -20, below -50, above -50. We get a buying entry here and we've already taken an exit here, a small profit. So this is a strategy. You can obviously run it on Nifty, Bank Nifty, on different stocks as well.